Good evening, folks. How are we all doing today? Right. Well, we are back again. It is that time. You've had your 4 days. Although technically it was 5 this time. You had 5 days without me. Aren't you all very, very lucky? Oh god, Ike's here as well. Yes, Pilot Guy. Pickles. Yes, Pilot Guy. Number goes up. Just like my age, not like my IQ. Those are inversely proportionate. Proportional. Proportionate is not the correct word, proving that my IQ is going down. Weirdly, me and Jenny were talking about that earlier, where the show where the line "Pickles" comes from. Mr. Bomer. Only say the word "pickles." How are we all doing today? How are we all doing today? Right, so today, if the pad would connect. Interesting. Pad no connect. That over. And then bring it back. But yes, today we're going to be continuing. Why is that not picking up the pad? Exit out. Back in. Pay no attention to Hogs of War that I've put 16 hours into this. Pay no attention to that whatsoever. Come on. Register that you've closed. Oh. Error occurred while closing the game. The game is already running. I know. That's why I asked it to close. Computer is not happy about something today. Gloomy Eyes. Force. What do you mean access denied? Go away. It's my computer. I own you. Okay. Apparently. Has gone to shit. Just Gloomy Eyes that's frozen. Infinity. Run it on single core 23. Authority. That doesn't want to go away. See if we can force it, get around it. Cannot. Well, it wouldn't be a KD stream. Everything went right. If I can get Steve. Come on. Problem is, I don't want to do a forced restart on my computer. So that will break it. It tends, I don't know why, something about it being on and then off and on again just doesn't like that. I can shut it down for a couple of hours and bring it back on, no problem. If I turn it off now and try and turn it back on, you won't see me for an hour because it just won't come back on. Right, well, I've no idea what's going on here. This not want to stop at all. What was confusing me is why it needs access when I click run as administrator, because did you know that in Windows as an administrator, you do not run everything as administrator by default? The reason I bring this up is because you would be surprised how fucking many IT tech consultants don't know that being an admin and running as admin are different things. They're just completely unaware of this fact. No, actually, it's a really smart thing, because you don't want to, as an admin, if you've given someone admin rights for one thing, you don't want them to accidentally run multiple things. And running things as admin by default can cause a lot of issues. It can cause some major freaking issues. So you should only ever run as admin when you actually want to run as admin. But yeah, loads of IT people just do not know this at all. And it is from experience. I remember very, very, very plainly my first week of my previous job. I had a guy, well, no, my first active week of my previous job. I had a guy phone me and was like, this is what I've done, this, and this. I'm like, okay, have you rebooted the computer? No. Okay, well, let's reboot the computer. That won't help. I've got a checklist I need to follow. Reboot the computer. Well, I'll do that in a minute. Is there anything else you can suggest? Yeah, okay, well, first of all, the app needs to be run as admin. I am an administrator. Okay, but have you run it as admin? I am an administrator. Not the question I asked. Have you run it as admin? No, I haven't run it as admin because I don't need to. I am an administrator. So I took over the mouse and started controlling it and right-clicked and went to run as admin and he ragged the mouse away. This is remote access. He took control of the mouse and stopped me from doing it. So I said to him, look, you have phoned me for help. If you do not want my help, get off my line. Because I'm not here to babysit you. If you do not believe me, why have you phoned me? I don't understand why you're here. So, you can either let me do my job and stop controlling the mouse for a second so I can fix this for you, or you can just leave. And he was like, oh, fine, okay then, show me. So I right-click, run as admin, it ran perfectly. I'm like, right, anything else I can do for you? But no, that's fine, thanks. I'm like, cool, restart your computer. And I'll be watching, and I've got remote access, so I'll restart it in the next 5 minutes if you don't, because it needs doing, because the system update's waiting, which are also going to cause a problem. Oh, all right, no problem. So, came off the call, shouted over to me boss who was in the office and was like, yo, Chris. He's like, what? I'm like, you're about to get a complaint about me. Like, what? So I explained what had happened. And he went, fucking idiot. Well, he weren't listening to me. He's like, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. If that complaint comes through, I'm throwing it out. And he went back and listened to the call and he was like, you did nothing wrong. Fuck that guy. What a prick. Everybody knows people like that, Ike. Everybody does. It's... Hey, Gloomy Eyes is closed. Right, there we go. Hey, just a bit inaccurate. Yeah, it's one of those things where people do stuff for so long that they get ingrained. They have a mentality of, this is what I do, this is all I can do, so I'm not going to try anything else. And I'm fine with that. I get like that. I absolutely get like that. There's been a number of times when I've gone to someone for help and gone, what do I actually do here? And they go, oh, you just send it to another team. Oh yeah, no, that never even occurred to me. It never occurred to me that this isn't something we could fix. Or it never occurred to me that this is something we can fix. Why is the pad still... There we go. Okay. There we go. It's caught up. There we go. So yeah, everybody gets stuck in the ways. But when you then when you phone for help or request help, and then refuse to listen to it, oh, we've got a problem now, my friend. Weird. If I click the mouse, up and down stop working. But if I click left and right, oh, now it stopped working fully. I have to, like, highlight one of them. Yeah. Now, I will say, I'm not bitching at the game for this. It does very clearly say on Steam, partial controller support. So, all of this can just be ignored because it's partial controller support. You know, even the devs know this isn't perfect, so we're not going to complain about that. I got very worried how not tech savvy most people are when you were getting high. Oh, first line's understandable. Sorry, is that a gravestone in the back or is that a portal? Looks like a purple rim around a portal. But I have no issue with people in first line knowing nothing. I can teach you what you need to know in first line in under a day. Not hard. I don't mind people coming in with no knowledge. What I mind is people coming in with no attitude. They don't want to learn. They just want to pick up a phone, say turn it off and back on again, and then put the phone down. No, you need to actually do some troubleshooting. Right, anyway, enough ranting. Been 15 minutes of that now. How are we all doing today? Hopefully you're all having a good day. So yes, this is Gloomy Eyes. Now this is, I will say in advance, this is not a sponsored stream. However, I was provided the key for this as part of a sponsored. So we played it last week. that was the sponsored segment, and that was the only sponsored segment. I'm receiving nothing for this. But I honestly enjoyed the game so much, I wanted to come back and finish it. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to come back and we're going to finish Gloomy Eyes. Because I love this creepy kind of Tim Burton aesthetic with the two characters, one controller mechanics, and I love all of this. Common sense would be nice. The guy didn't even know how to turn a PC on. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But even then, people who come into a job as an entry level, as long as they've got the attitude that they're here to learn, that's fine. I can teach people how to do the job. That's my job. Well, it used to be my job to teach people how to do the job. That's easy. But you can't teach someone who doesn't want to learn. And if I have to tell you how to turn a computer on 3 times, you're done. I've got no more time for you. You sleep in bed. Today's pretty good so far. Nice. You did not have... No, I've met... Thankfully, I think I've probably met more people who wanted to learn than people who didn't want to. But the ones who didn't want to learn really stuck in me.
He had never been scared in his life. Or in death. And he wasn't about to start now in front of Nina.
Wait, did we get captured? No, we didn't, did we? We just finished the amusement park, hadn't we? That's right. I'm only the... Yeah, they would just literally just come off the cart. I will admit to being the person who doesn't want to learn when the person teaching me refuses to back up the information. If the answer to every question is, because that's the way it is, and because I said so, you're not teaching me. You're giving me a script. And I refuse to deal with that. The only way I can retain information is by knowing the how and the why. Like, it's all well and... Hello. It's all well and good telling me that the controller in this game only works if you highlight the menu with the mouse first. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I understand that. Now you need to tell me why. Otherwise we've got a problem and my brain will rebel against that. Can't go in there. That means if we can't go in there because of the light, that means we can get her, we can get Nina through.
He's settled in the pit of her stomach.
Some people don't care about the why. Some people absolutely don't care about the why. They're just there to know ABC, and that's fine. It isn't me. Okay, if I put Gloomy on here, then send it up on his own, will it work, or do we need both in? Now, logically, we can't have both in, otherwise Nina wouldn't be able to push the button, would she? Yeah. Yeah, if you're a teacher, and someone asks you why, and you don't know the answer, that's fine. But your response in that situation should be, let's go find the answer. Not, I don't know, move on. Here, what mean for me and my expo? Go through there, we've got another button. Him to... there. I need a power cell for that one. We know where there is a power cell. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Make Gloomy get to a pentagram. Possibly go wrong. Oh, it just kills you. Okay. I was kind of expecting something more out of that, like a teleport. Or a summoning. No. Through. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to know why. But you have to know how to give me the why. I can't point me in the direction of the answer. Good are you? Get past that one. That's the light went out. Oh, you cheeky dick! That's no fair. Give me a second. I'm just going to shut the door because the washing machine's going haywire. We just got to the panic attack stage of the washing cycle. Was there just no light there and I just assumed there was? Oh, there was a light. I knew it. Hello. Oh. That one changes the south side. We've got to get something onto the... Reasons you struggle to code because every course when here's an AND statement, here's a print statement. Now here's a while command with 3 different functions stacked. You have to be introduced. I don't even understand that. Linux was the worst for me. When I got a Steam Deck, I was trying to teach myself Linux, and every time I had a problem, I would go and try and find the answer. And the answer was, you're doing it wrong. Do this thing instead. No, basically you shouldn't be doing that task at all. Do this instead. I'm like, yeah, but this is what I need to do. This is actively what I am required to do. So doing something different instead doesn't help me. Yes, but you shouldn't be doing that. I have no context for what I'm doing, so how do you know I shouldn't be doing that? Just because this function is better or this program is better, I am required to use this program. And it is responding in a way I don't understand. What? Linux is one of the most gatekeepery things I've ever had the fortune of dealing with. I'm assuming you can't walk across there. Missing something. What do I... Not a button. Gloomy. I don't really understand what gloomy being over the other side gets me. The Steam Deck's brilliant. If you're just using it as a console, plug and play, it's a fucking brilliant piece of kit. If you want to do absolutely anything else with it, it can be a nightmare. Can't go through. Can't get across. Big one for me is I use a program called Tree Size. It divides your folders up into files by size and allows you to navigate through it relatively easily. It's a simple interface that I understand. But on Linux it doesn't exist. And the only equivalent that there is arranges everything into a pie chart. And I find it really, really awkward to navigate. Get your head out of fucking guillotine, dick. And yeah, it doesn't do what I want it to do. Everyone's like, yeah, but it's better because of X, Y, and Z. Okay, but I don't need X, Y, or Z. I just need A. Why are we talking about the end of the alphabet and what extra features it's got and what brilliant tools it's available to do when it doesn't do the basic thing I want? It just didn't present information in a way that made sense to me. I tried to do some weird stuff with your... Stop it. Oh, see what you got? You've got me got now. Bad Jenny. Hey, Galgo. How's it going, mate? don't understand. You see, my problem is, we're starting a puzzle game at the midpoint now, and my brain isn't in puzzle mode yet. I don't understand what that's for yet, so I'm going to leave that alone. Ike, that is the worst come on I've ever heard. You've got to get some new material, mate. Gloomy can't press the buttons. No point in doing that. Bringing him over to this side will allow us to get him past that other zombie, but what does that get us? I am. I'm going to see the baby in 2 weeks. We like the baby. So, that doesn't get me anything. Because we need, I think, the yellow key. Or something to crash into it. Can't go through there because the light's on.
More fireflies trapped in a cage.
Ah.
Nina couldn't understand why.
Draining the light from them. Okay, so now we're also looking. Firefly container. That answers one question. Yeah. Can't push that. Is there any way for... There was a thing. Could you push this? That movable? No, but you can get past him. That's a point well made, chat. Now I've got a brick. Throw that at some. Look out my way. No target with the brick. Can't stand there because the pentagram. I better go back upstairs with this. I don't know why. Something in my brain just went, yeah, go upstairs.
Gloomy couldn't help but notice the amount of cages stacked around this place.
No?
It was clear someone was catching zombies. I think we all knew who that was.
There we go. Right.
The
I shuts that
must have suspected him too.
Okay, right, now we're getting somewhere. I'm too used to my sneaky jokes. How dare you! Ah, I see. Oh, it's a bridge, not a cart. Okay. Imagine, don't need to go. Nina, help. Am I a horrible person for not getting all giddy about babies? No, God no. Mom keeps sending me pics of your brother's baby. You feel not? No, not at all. Absolutely not. First of all, not everybody's wired that way. Second of all, it's not mandatory for that to be. Ah, shit, have I? I was off. I restart that to get power back on then? I'm kind of the same. I've grown up around babies, so I've done the, I've done the whole, oh, ain't it cute? But even then, I never really felt anything. It wasn't a, oh my god, look at the baby, it's so amazing. It's just cool, it's a baby. When can it play Warhammer? Both of my exes. That actually feels like that just fell. So if I get on there, both of my exes have made it very, very clear from the moment we got together. Babies are off the cards. We do not want babies. This is not for us. Thank you very much. Bye. If that's a deal breaker, well, then it's a deal breaker. Some people just aren't wired that way. Oh, duh. I worry that that's not going to now let me... Okay. Can I still move that? Can. Ooh, we didn't like that. What if they hate games? Well, then you politely but firmly ask them to leave. Oops. Wrong character. Do I need you on here? Bring this down.
It was a generally known fact
That makes
humans
sense.
hunted zombies. But actually seeing these killing machines infuriated Gloomy.
Right, now we need to bring Nina back. Having kids isn't about getting them to like what you like. I don't like the things my dad likes. Me and my dad barely socialized. When we did, I enjoyed it. You know, we went out for walks. We went over to Scotland. We would go camping and things like that. That wasn't really for me. Oh no, that's. I mean, I do like it, but that's not a button, is it? Right, let's get Gloomy up there. Or is this for Nina to be up? This is automated. This is surely the only way for... Whoa! The hell happened there?
Whatever we are given is taken away just as easily. You'd do us all a great service if you remembered that.
Okay. Some kind of secret? Was I not on it far enough? Or does it just launch you through when it moves? Oh, I must have just got lucky with a glitch there. Right. Okay, so he can't go across there. Nina can use it to come upstairs, though. I'm the only tech head in my entire family. Genuinely, I am the only tech head in my entire family. There's a, teacher, training assistant, training manager now, actually. Brother went into the military. Sister's training to be, was wanting to be a vet tech. Currently trying to be a WP worker. One of my cousins is obsessed with animals and lived abroad. The other one's taken, an advanced degree in mathematics. I'm the only one who has any interest in tech. In 3 generations. Weirdly, my grandma takes a bit of an interest. She at least tries to understand. She's good at it, bless her. Right, so. Now we've got this. What can we do with it? Fishing, football. Football is the main one. Football and fishing are the... No, that's a lie. Football used to be the main one. It's now rugby. Most of the family. Rugby heads. Yeah. Yeah, I've always joked that I'm the black sheep of the family in a family of black sheeps.
The joy of the carnival, long buried underneath these horrors. They wanted to be gone from this place as fast as possible.
Ah, damn it.
They held onto that little something and focused on the road to the sun. What a thing to believe in a dream.
You joke about that, Ike, but the other side of the joke is that yes, I'm the black sheep. But the family's origin name, the main name through most of the family, so it's not mine and it's not one of my 2 of my cousins, is Mutton, M-U-T-T-O-N, from the French, meaning as in mutton farmer, as in sheep herder, shepherd. So in a family of sheep, I'm still the odd one out. Go! Anyone who's watched this channel for a while will know I am not a fan of my parents. I don't speak to either of them, haven't in years. In fact...
This is when things started to fall apart.
In fact, in a year's time, 2 years' time, 18 months, I won't have spoken to either of my parents in 2 decades.
When they took away
Get off me.
Gloomy broke down.
Oh shit, he's gone rage mode.
Blazing rage clouded his mind again. Nothing would stop him.
But, as Pilot says, the one thing that I really do appreciate about my parents, boss fight, is that they never forced a religion on me. They got me christened, which was just the done thing. It wasn't because, oh my god, gotta be religious. It was just that's what you did. Okay. But they were quite happy to let me choose my own religion. Get off. I didn't care when I didn't pick any, eventually. Get out of here. Hit the KKK in the nuts. If there's one close, you can actually use it as a dodge. Okay, so you do have to aim. Right. Nope. You've just got to generally aim forward. Okay. Whoa! In the nuts! If this is literally the end of the game, I'm going to be so annoyed. I was less than an hour away from it when I finished. Get out of here. I was dunked in water. I chose to attend church service for about a year. And I also joined both the school choir and the church choir 2 years. And I enjoyed that, to be fair. But when I moved to a new parish, essentially, with school, never kept up with it, never felt the need. He ruined it. He blocked it. Sound waves. Oh. Gotcha.
He wasn't
Yes.
done with those children yet.
Oh. I thought he was going to push that over.
This is not a man who shows compassion. He was just laying the groundwork for his final blow.
If you have a Soliton Flux cannon in your arsenal, start with that. Not the fucking pipe organ. Sorry, what am I meant to do here? I feel like I've just got myself trapped. Don't understand what I'm meant to do. Getting that. Bring a fight. See death up close and live to tell the tale. Okay, it was just get hit by it. But by surviving it, I got 2 achievements. One for surviving for so long, and one for getting so close to death and then not dying.
It felt like the world had stopped turning. I will never forget Nina's face when she saw the light in his eyes die.
Oh no! Hey dudes, want to go skateboards?
Twice. This time I took him far away into the mountains. And though I hated doing exactly what that monster of a priest wanted, I did it regardless. Because I wanted Gloomy to truly find peace this time. Nina had a mind of her own. Her uncle had confined her to her room again. But no locks could keep her from finding Gloomy. She could not ignore the hole in her chest where his light used to be. She had promised him she'd protect him.
This is fucked up. Yeah, I like the togetherness and the hope that religion gives. I don't like the lies and the guilt. And the second part of that outweighs. It's not even the guilt, it's the arrogance.
There is one thing that she had learned from all her tears. She was still here for him. Like he had always been there for her.
Nina can Prince of Persia. Love it.
No matter how thick the snow, how brutal the wind, she would find her friend again.
Just an FYI, that is just a pile of snow. She just vertical scaled loose snow. Nina's a badass. No. Come on. When the end of that last mission, I genuinely thought that was the end of the game. And I was about to be so annoyed at that ending. I don't mind a, yeah, well, world sucks ending from time to time. But that one was not done right, and I'm so glad that wasn't the end. Yeah, but if it's cold enough and you're climbing it with your bare hands, that snow is insanely difficult to climb. I mean, that is That is nuts. Even with gloves on. Got to imagine this is, you know, a kid, so these are very basic gloves from an uncle who really doesn't give a fuck about the safety. Not going to buy a stupidly expensive thermal protection, is he? So climbing that with base mittens on? Ah, fuck that.
Not be the end of their dreams. She wanted to run, but not without him.
Woohoo. We've got pink eye, though.
Like a fierce beacon, once again, the fireflies led the way.
Yeah, exactly. The second she touched that snow, those gloves were sodden.
Not until the boy and the girl with the golden eyes were reunited. Not until she had found his grave and started digging the frozen earth with her bare hands.
I'd use the skateboard if I was you. Much.
Not until she felt the soft fabric from his sweater and started yanking at it frantically. She needed him beside her, not in the cold ground. When Gloomy opened his eyes again and climbed out of the grave, she couldn't stop crying with relief.
God. The Aurora Borealis. Sorry, it's the David Borealis. Okay, bye, Gloomy. You're safe now. I'm going home.
Storm clearing the path down the mountain again. The children set off.
Sponge? Go. To be fair, if David Borealis was in this game, he'd be the skateboard. Possibly the gravestone. Because that man's acting is like a plank of wood. David, you're supposed to be showing some emotion. I am. But you're gonna let your face know? Okay, this is a push puzzle. Push that all the way. That way. And go take that from you. Thank you very much, Nina. Appreciate it. And yeet! Was less effective than I'd hoped. Who was the last from Twilight? He's the same. Her and David Borealis are just... Sorry, you can't act. Just can't. I get that Borealis has the excuse that he was Angel. He was supposed to be a sullen little bitch. But... I've seen Bones. It's just as bad. Right then. That... Excuse me, do you mind if I just... Yeet! Ha! Also... Third, which... Now do this one. Like she can climb again. Like she's climbing with a rock in her hands on packed snow. Anybody who's come to Armsky with us, I urge you to fucking try that. Because it won't work. But at least she's lighter than I am. That's a really nice animation. That was a really that was almost like old school PS1. In fact, it was. I was about to say that's almost old school PS1 FMV. And then it flicked over to the real model. I just saw it.
Nina caught herself staring at Gloomy sometimes. convincing herself that this was real, that she had really found him again. Even if she couldn't be completely sure he was the same as before.
Okay, right. So then he needs to go around here and push that one forward. Do, 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 do. Nina, a climbing surface.
But when she felt the light from his eyes drift over her,
all good things do come in threes, like Bed, Bath and Beyond.
She knew her friend was just as affected as she was. She reminded herself that she hadn't been the one trapped in a coffin in the ground.
Yes, he... Oh, there we go. So I guess he just dies there then, does he?
A faint light broke through the frozen surface. And though it was only a sliver of what it used to be, it reached for them.
He got a right lob on that. That was great.
Again, he had tracked
down
the fireflies in the light of the sun. He caged them all, reducing them to a power source.
Who's this chap anyway? Seen him a couple of times now. Oh, he's got a key. So the obvious thing to do, wait here. When he comes back, grab the key. Although he's not going to come back now, is he? He's going to patrol up there instead. I can't switch to Gloomy. Guy paid minimum wage. Well, there's a joke in the Arrowverse about the difference between goons and henchmen. This guy feels like a henchman. He feels like somebody who kind of believes in the cause, and he's here because he wants to be. Whereas a goon, he's just someone who's hired. You know, they're just here for the money. It's a quick fix for a problem that they've got. Key.
Fireflies had a strange effect on the sun, who sparkled a little more with every little ball of fire returning to his eyes locked on her. She knew she was done for. But Gloomy let the rage take over. For Nina, he would do it 1,000 times.
Right, so, first things first, let's break these open. Right there, mate. You gonna shoot me? Yeah, I kind of imagined I'd have to break those. Okay. if it's not that... You can't get me if I go all the way over here, but neither can you. I can't switch to Nina, so it's got to be something he can do. Yeah, it's in the Arrowverse. I can't remember. I seem to remember it being Oliver, Green Arrow, who's training somebody else, but it might have been Batwoman who was saying it. To be fair, it could have been any of them. Right, let's see if we can. That no. What's the cop here? What am I meant to be doing? Oh, I know what I'm meant to be doing. I can attack now, can't I? There we go. Nope. Okay, not that. I'm not meant to get caught, obviously. No. Said this many times, but the Arrowverse should have stopped after Flash Season 3. They should have stopped it and just continued with Supergirl until the finish. Plus Arrow Season 1, 2 are great. 3, 4, and 5 are passable. Flash Season 1, 2, and 3 are great. The rest are all utter tosh. And Supergirl is solid throughout, except for Season 3, which is a little less than the rest. What am I meant to do? I'm meant to break the wires? No. Can't change to Nina. I can't get them to destroy this. What am I doing? That doesn't do anything. Can't destroy that. Can't destroy that. Nowhere to sneak through there. You can destroy those. Okay, right. I must have hit it enough and not realised I'd been one shy. My recommendation for Arrowverse is watch it in release order up until the end of Season 3 of Flash. Carry on with Supergirl on its own. Literally ignore the rest. Superman spin-off was okay for one season, but it wasn't worth it. Batgirl was absolute crap. And then when you've finished, watch Legends of Tomorrow, because it is just the best. Like, the only thing that came out of that came good was Legends of Tomorrow. You've seen Until John Jones show. So you when you say show up, you mean he's revealed himself. Obviously, he was always there. Elijah. Really good cast. Honestly, I will say this throughout the entire Arrowverse. Solid casting. Absolutely solid casting. Even the absolute... I'll say this as polite as I can. Cunt that they cast as Batgirl. Even that was a really good cast. She was just a terrible person. I made coffee a few hours ago, forgot to drink it. Oh, I see. I see. Wait, whoop. Sadly, you're a completionist, so you will have to watch all of it. That's fair. What I'll have to do, Jenny, is I'll have to give you access to my Plex server, because I have a playlist on there that is every single episode in watch order. It's set up so you can just press play and it will automatically remove each episode as you finish watching it. So the only thing you ever need to do is press play and you will never need to worry about which episode comes next. Warning, it takes 19... If you include Superman, I think it takes 21 days to watch. Start to finish. Yeah, DM me a email address. I'll set it up after this. Turn around, Lanky. Fine. Sidetracked. Finally! Original Hades finally getting the last big story moving along. Nice! Remember rightly, it takes 15 completions to complete the story of Hades. Which round? Or do I need to go through there and... Oh no, I see the other key. Right. Plex server is dead at the moment. I haven't been able to watch much late. Oh, don't worry, mine's absolutely fucking packed. Wait. Mine, I think, is pushing 40 terabytes at the moment. I think you'll struggle to find nothing to watch. This is well past that. Ah, no! Damn it. It's something talked about in Hades 2. I mean, I've completed... I think I'm on my 30th run. I know I've completed all major story beats, so don't worry about spoilers for me. I kind of didn't realise you could go up there, despite watching him do it. I think I've fucked this up. Oh, plenty of time. I will leave that one to your imagination, Jenny. Yeah, Hades... Weirdly, Hades 2 is the better game, but Hades 1 is the better game.
Blinded by fury, his only focus was the annihilation of the zombie child.
Oh fuck. He's gonna 3-shank me. Yeah, that's...
Would never leave them be.
I think 15 victories gets Persephone back to the house. I may be misremembering, but in my head it's 15 victories. Right, so now we need him to destroy these. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go over here and get him to do this one as well. Hoorah! Oh wait, let me alone. But yeah, again, there's no need to worry about spoilers on Hades. I've completed 100% of... Damn it, that was on me. Can I break out? I can. I have completed the story of Hades 1 100%. Be the sun one last time. I think that's the end. or gloomy. Don't do it. Don't be a dick. Oh. Oh, that was a golem under there. Or rather, the sunstone. Hey there, biggin.
The sun finally rose again. He stared in wonder at these two mesmerizing creatures that carried his light in their hearts. We could have followed in their footsteps, but we didn't. The world welcomed a magnificent sunset for the last time. I stayed until there was no one left to bury but me.
Shit. So we didn't save the world. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes a good ending is a bad ending, and sometimes a bad ending is a good ending. And this was a bad ending. It was a good fucking ending. Yeah, I absolutely love that game. That is top notch. Short, to the point, good narrative, great audio, visuals are on point. Yeah, I have zero complaints about that game. Puzzles made you think, but not overly much. They didn't make you feel stupid. Yeah, solid. I like that. Good. Right, I'm going to leave the credits running. So, first there isn't a bit of an... I mean, it kind of makes sense that there's a dirge for the credits, but I was kind of expecting a bit of an overture. So I guess we need to figure out what we're going to do next, and I think it's probably going to be some Shape of Dreams. Because I haven't played Shape of Dreams in quite a while. You love that game. Not expecting the credits to roll for too long. It is essentially an indie game. I think it had good backing, but I think the dev team are essentially... Unity for mod. Was a good line. It was. Yeah. Little bit of a distortion on my right lens. At EA then, it was La Region. The symbol for it, just as a glance, reminded me of it. No zombies were harmed during the development of this game. It's the ISAN. I wonder what that, if that was a code or something, but it's just the reference game. Cool. I mean, there's no way we got all the gramophones. There is technically a reason to go back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We get all the gramophones. Or are they just numbered in that way? Are you sure? I wonder if we get another one, will it just pop into the middle? Or if there was only a few collectibles and the rest just came from... completing levels. Good music, though. It's becoming more and more common that you see an audio track for a game that blends well into the background and is good, but doesn't distract you from the game. You know, it's only after you finish playing or you think back on it that you go, that was actually really good. Christian, ain't it? Right, so, yes, we should. It's been so long since I've played Shape of Dreams, it's not even on my list there anymore. Played. Bad. Good. Update the stream. that over. Done. Won't need the pad for this one. I actually remember rightly. I play this on keyboard and mouse. Right. So for those who don't know, this is an RPG. Apparently has no music. But the music in this one is. Maybe we should put some pants on and actually eat something. Skip number 1, do number 2. Pants are boring. Pants are bullshit. Right, I'm going to open a dream together, so if anybody wants to come play, then free. Though it will be only... Let me know. I'll pop a room code up. To be fair, it is actually cold. Today I went and sorted out my boiler and put the heating on for the first time properly. It's been on at night, because obviously like 2 hours after midnight. But yeah, I've actively set my heat now. Right, what am I doing here? I'm going to pop the... Yeah, if anybody wants to join in that until the end of the stream. I'll join mid-game. Yes, that's... So, who do we want to play as? Who do we want to jump in as? Who is the furthest along? And what are we trying to unlock, I guess? Locked everything with you now, haven't I? I was playing quite a little bit of Bismuth when I last played. I've unlocked all the characters as well. I played quite a bit. I got all the hats, but we always wear the Misty hat. Do we go basic? 36. I don't really get on with U-Bar, especially solo. Vesper's a badass. I might do a... Arena I'm bad at. I suck at Arena. Bismuth is already max level. He's the only one I've hit 40 on. There is no higher level. She just keeps ticking up and then back down again. Nakia, I really want to enjoy, but again, it's class. And he is so random. Like, his moves change on you. I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. So, let's go. Let's do a bopping stick run. We have got... Hold the cast key to focus the sun's power into your hammer. Once fully charged, slam the ground to deal 100% up to 300% attack damage as fire. No, ability damage as fire. Enemies, and stun them for up to 1 seconds. While channeling, you cannot move, but become unstoppable. Again, gain 60 armor. Or, dash towards the enemy target and slam your hammer for 110% lightning damage, 110% of your attack damage as lightning damage. It triggers 50% area attack effects. Each time you attack an enemy, its cooldown is reduced by 8%. Vesper blesses the surroundings for 10 seconds. 500% light damage to ability damage as light to all enemies, and granting 200% ability damage as a barrier that lasts for 4 seconds. Allies on the blessed ground gain 18 armor and 20% attack speed. Vesper himself receives 200% of the effects. Stoppable. That. Or, as well as, my passive, increase maximum health by 80 for every fourth basic attack becomes a critical strike, knocking enemies back and stunning them for 1 second. When resolve hits an enemy, Vesper restores 3% of health. Versus attack damage is increased by 12. Every fourth basic attack becomes a critical and deals 70% of your attack damage as your ability damage is light. Each time you attack an enemy, attack speed is increased by 4%, 4 seconds, up to a maximum of 24%. When attack speed is at maximum, Attacking an enemy restores 1% of your missing health. I'll try that one. Try that. So, we are definitely going attack damage here. That's going to be less important. So we want attack damage and attacks. Oh, I see. That's because that's on a build specific. So let's save that. Build 2. Switch over. Yes, I did try where the winds meet. My thoughts were, it is an extremely unpolished game that overpromises and underdelivers, with an interesting combat system that needs a lot of work. I don't know. I don't think it's for me, but I think it could be great, but it isn't yet. Right, so attack damage, attack speed, damage dealt to boss maybe, attack speed. %50 of your ability power is converted into attack damage. Now that's actually not bad, because that means we might be able to add in that and then focus purely on ability power, which will also boost our attack damage as well. So that's pretty good. 3.5 attack damage each time you reach 5, 10, 15, and 20. So that's what? 3 becomes 7, becomes 14 additional at level 20. Your light damage against enemies exposed to light increases by an additional 3% per attack. Okay. Maybe. Attack speed is reduced by 10%, but attack speed increases by 1.6% every time you level up. So we'd need to get 5 levels in order to break even, and everything above that is a bonus. Possible. A lot of greens on this. Armor, maximum health. Healing and barrier is for sure. Max health as you level up, definitely. Or one of these was to do with health. Oh no, it restores. Yeah, it's based on ammo. Maybe, but that's toward the end. Health potions, yes, for healing. Maximum. Okay, let's go for a health build. Blues. Platinum coins, I don't care. Dust is good. Quality of the first essence you equip is increased by 130%. For a random level 4 memory, no. Chaos is obtained, gain double, yes. Gold. Right, so what abilities have we got? Increased Discipline's damage radius by 20% and allows it to be cast without a target. Reduce Discipline's cast range by 50%, but grants an additional charge. Reduce maximum health by 15%, but increase Discipline's cast range by 30%. The further you are from the target, the more your damage and radius increase, up to 150%. 100% and 50% respectively. Maybe. L's not where we target. Attack speed bonus of all allies increases while in L sanctuaries by 50%. Reduce the number of basic attacks needed. Trigger the 4th basic attack by 1. But it does not grant armor, barrier, or unstoppable. Reduces allies. I don't know. I want to try that one. And then I think I don't want any of the others. Because I can't afford them. So, what are we missing in here? That one on... Let's see. Relevant, don't get. A wash sim is only a 10. Might have to actually grab that. Sorry, I just saw an email saying that it's gone cheap. Right. Mr. Vesper. Do we have enough for a deja vu? Nothing that I'd really want off the bat. Ooh. That's my favourite. Look. Let's go in with that one. That's one. Head so busted. I'm refusing to comment on the grounds I may incriminate myself. Reach the Starry Dream, okay. Defeat heroic bosses, sure. Play with a melee, that's gonna anyway. So those are good. Yeah, I don't know with where the wind's me. I think if I had somebody or a group of people who were dedicated playing it, I'd certainly be more interested. But as it stands, not. Oh, that was silly, isn't it? Right, so, we're gonna have to double back either way unless we go 1, 2. Yeah, we'll do that way. Hi, spiders. Only co-op I've done is needed to play a doctor to heal something. Oh, I saw somebody posting in chat about that actually. I was running through and someone was like, "Can someone help me heal my tetanus or tuberculosis or something?" I'm like, "The fuck?" I miss my big hitting stick. Reflect shield. I'll take it, but I'm not going to keep. Tease around there. Pop near a clinic and you automatically have an injured icon above your head. A bunch of people leveling, healing, and they will rush over. That's a good way of doing it, to be fair. Oops. It's been a while since I've played. I can't make my attacks land. Playing like ass. Oh, I've also remembered that I'm actually on ridiculously difficult at the moment as well. So the reason this is going so badly is because I'm on hard mode. Once I start getting my attack speed, healing will magnify, but right now I'm taking hits and I don't need to be. What do we got? Chip Essence of Efficiency. Memory gains 23 memory haste and cooldown by 90%. 19%. Gotta be my primary. Right now I need to hit things more. Go get some more money before we head to the shop. Hey, little dude. How's Jonas? Oh, I don't have enough money for anything, but I could sell that to get me 160, 170. After casting this will explode. Memory deals increased damage to cold. None of them are good. None of them are good. No, I think we stay there. Thanks, Jonas, but that's a no from me. I wonder why they're not dying. I've not got my attack button held down. Ah, that's right. You use your attack button to move, and then right-click if you want to move past the target while attacking. I remember. Right. Well, we definitely get that one. That's primary on this. Casting this increases attack speed. Yeah, that's really good. It's an upgrade. That one. What's our lowest cooldown? 5, 4, 6. Right. Alright. Lob that on the ground. Get me enough. We good. Go. At attack speed. Got you, bitch. Okay, memory haste or attack damage. Haste. Let's cast more. Keep knocking. I've got a mute button on my mouse. I keep meaning to disable it. Keep catching it, and then all of a sudden going deaf. Come on, who's next? Gravlax is free. Do I want to upgrade this? Last time. Save it for that, so. Now drop that. To the shop. That's a swap, an upgrade for that. Same, so we don't care about that. Testing this memory fires 5 arrows. No, every 10 seconds. No, every 10 seconds. But weirdly, I think I do want that. That's so we can double it up. Bam, cast. Where you at? The fuck is that? I couldn't avoid that. Memory haste, attacks. I nearly clicked the wrong one. Always attack speed. Build. Restore damage. No. Should have enough self-healing eventually. We haven't got it now, but we should eventually. Hello there, Witch of the Woods. Right. Better for me. Ooh. Again. I don't need health. I have armor. Right. Free upgrade always goes on that one. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Ah, I hate getting the fire one. Fire one sucks. It takes so much damage. If we go there, can we run that? Would be fine. What do you got? Random rare essence or memory, common. Pick a random. See if we get lucky. Damage and healing of this memory can ricochet, apply to another target, dealing 72% damage or healing. If it is damage, there's the original elemental property. Not bad, not bad. Don't want to do there. We can get it on the way back. Let's run up and round. Fucking dogs. Get out of my way. I will heal. Probably won't out-heal that. Nope. Oh, that was fucking close. Ability, power, attack, damage, maximum health. That increases that as well. Oh. Good. Kind of guidance. We need to get that as soon as we can in this place. Couldn't get it. I hit the wrong button. I muted instead of grabbing. That was rough. Okay, let's be sensible. Do the same thing. Let's do the same thing, but let's turn it down to a difficulty I can manage on my own first time. Don't want to be too fuckery. Okay, so... Don't care about Shrine of Dismant. Go that way. Should have gone down one more. More of Doom is a free upgrade. And then a risky upgrade, but we'll take it. Oh, spiders! Oops, nearly got me. Bad spider. Movement speed so slow. Nope. We don't like pew. Pew's no good. Not for this build, anyway. Oh, fuck. Back in a minute. stop the stars falling. Let's go. Wait, how are you still alive if the portal's open? I've never seen that before. If it spawned or was summoned just as the portal appeared. No upgrade there. No spit. Yeah, I kind of knew that was coming. Need more damage. I'm gonna need more damage. Ooh, wrong button. Go nurse. Right. Each time this memory hits an enemy, your attack speed increases by 7% for 3 seconds up to a maximum of 14%. If it deals dark damage, it can increase up to 28%. Higher damage and movement speed. That's the only one I'm really considering. But it would cost me that. Let's do it. More attack speed is the game here. Burn to death. What the hell? Close range cold attack. Nope. Enough. Oh, yay! I'm not scared of you. Yes, actually, that will come in handy. We're probably best off going up and down and then round. Eat some poison. Attack speed, attack damage, or health. Always speed there. Yeah, go on then. We'll probably get rid of it later, but for now, it's free deeps. Why did they not pop my poison? No shrines or anything here. A little bit of money. Right, we're going to have to contend with hunters on this one, though. Doing a lot better, though. Hello? Hey, bud, I completely missed you back here. Walked off and left you. Oh, that's actually a really good one. Yeah. That deals damage based on your highest. Ah, shit, I'm dead. I'm kind of annoyed about that. I popped my ulti and I didn't mean to. Now it's not ready for the boss. Get beaten! Go for the hoodie dress. Nice. Free upgrade. Well, that went a lot better. Right, please don't be fire. Please don't be fire. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Much, much better. Okay, so we could head up there to the shop. Let's go there first. We do want the shop, but we need to try and earn a little bit of money before we go in. When this memory hits, gain a barrier that lasts of 7 that lasts for 2 seconds if it deals cold damage by 80%. That's going to stack quite well on that. Jonas, what you got for me? When this memory deals cold damage, every 15 seconds this memory's cast becomes empowered. Restores health 13% of the damage dealt. 5 seconds after casting, attack damage is increased Okay. Let me take that one. And we pop that on the primary for spammable. I love the dive. Oh, there's an enemy really far over there, is there? Well, yeet. So we need to cover as many extras as can. Oh, that was nearly painful. Yeah, I'd hear you. Oh, that's that boss dealt with. Attack speed. See, when you have a hammer, all your problems start to look like nails. Witness memory, that was a straight upgrade, wasn't it? Yeah, that took us up to 100%. Nice. Every 10 seconds, no. When this memory restores health, or grants a barrier to an ally. Allies, casting this memory dealing fire damage, we don't really have. Nope, thank you, Jonas. Bye-bye. Oh. I'm not nailing them. I'm hammering them. With my hit and stick. Big old hit and stick. Walked into that one. Why always with the barrage? Ooh, double. Ooh, baby, a double. Attack speed. Attack speed. Extras. Look at this stinky man with his big hammer, walking around smelling the place up. Well, but nothing to spend. Let's go. Yeah, here, Skyfish. Okay, what do we got? All damage dealt by this memory is 13% increased by and turn to fire. This memory's healing is increased. Fire damage with it. Speed. I think I'm taking that. And I'm converting that to fire damage, so it deals poison and fire. For a double dot. Oh, that one surprisingly quick. Yeah, go on. Let's go and trigger one more set of hunters. It's a free upgrade. Not free. It's not free. Ow, it hurts. Could you kindly heck off? This was a bad idea. Picked up the book, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, avoid hunters for now. They are out. I remember which boss this is. Oh yeah, I remember. The darkness calls. And I respond in kind. Get your ass back here. I'm not done with you yet. Leave. Burt Reynolds says you can leave. Starry Dream. That's one. We go there. They're going to be hot on our trail if we do both. So let's just do one. Give us a little more leeway to maneuver. Also, best fucking music in the game. Which hasn't quite kept up with where I wanted it to be, which is annoying. Probably going to dismantle better. Come on, hit me. I can take it. Okay. When this memory deals cold damage, we don't do cold damage. Can only be triggered once every 5 seconds. Honestly, I think we get rid. We don't deal cold damage, and that's not that good anyway. Essence quality by 80%. Ability power. What essences have we got here? Yes. Hey, stand still and be swatted. Hey. I really try and remember to pop my poison before I leap. Spread it further. No, I'm liking what we've got so far. This build isn't too bad. Where you at? Get your ass out here. Barrage Big Beam. That a lot more than I wanted it to. Attack damage, quality of an essence, or a memory level. Ah, I should have paid first. Damn. Silly. The memory deals. This memory deals more damage to targets with as health decreases. Okay, yeah. Give the artifact to the Dream Teller. A new one. How's my little hermit crab? The lower your health, the shorter the cooldown of this memory. When your health is at 30%, this cooldown is increased by 50%. Is decreased by. I think. Twice. We'll call that our emergency button. The lower my health, the more I can cast. The more I can cast that, the more attack speed I get, and the more attack speed I get, the more healing I do. And the more attack speed I get, the more I cast that as well, to be fair. Well, that builds up a nice little chain reaction. And then if I do get a healing ability, I can chain it onto that, so the lower health I am, the more I can heal, which would be wonderful. Nope, don't want the shotgun. A hidden chest. Casting this memory reduces the cooldown of your dodge. Okay. Money, money. Big beamers are going to get me. Oh, the stacking damage on that poison is really nice now. Can't move. Shit. Didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. There we go. Only one off each of them. Lucky. Memory haste or memory level. That's becoming expensive. Attack damage on memory haste. Memory haste. I want to cast things more. Ooh. Periodically empowers a move with fire. Every 20 seconds, this memory's cast is empower, raining solar light to all nearby enemies who are burning. Solar light deals 89 fire damage over 1.5 seconds and increases burn stacks by 9, increasing your fire damage over time by 100%. I mean, sure, I guess. It's not really great, but we'll take it. One again. Attack speed, and we're getting all these whites as well. Anybody who has ever been subject to racism will tell you whites suck. Right. Come on then, biggin. See what you got. Here he comes to wreck the day. Run away! Oh, you didn't do the thing I was expecting. Okay. I may be immune, but I can still heal. Yeet. Gotcha, bitch. Not quite enough damage or healing, though, if I'm honest. Gonna struggle. I would love a second rift right now. A second rift sub-boss would... Oh, they're accosting me. I thought I'd put the thing on to make them free. Whoops. Right, so if we go there, and then bounce back. Or we can dive across there and come back in. I think that's the more sensible thing. Just... turn that down a little bit, because it's getting a little loud. The rats in here get me all the time because you don't notice them exploding. Ooh, shrine of dismantling. That was a sensible thing to do. Gain a couple of 100 gold, and then only sacrifice 70 to get it back, or my health again. I love my hitting stick. It's just so... Can you imagine trying to swing a hammer that quick? Be knackered. Every 10 seconds, cast is empowered. The initial damage dealt. Honestly, sack it off. Don't need it. Get the feeling there's going to be a boss in this room, a mini boss. Oh, okay. Prove me wrong. Time, plenty of time. Yoo-hoo! I has coined if you has wares. Heals traces of meteor showers, increases ability power by 30%, or gain dream dust. Please. And a lot of it. Hello, dark damage. After 0.5 seconds, slash forward with a blade, dealing a blade of darkness, dealing dark damage to enemies hit. Enemies hit by the outer edge instead take more damage, take a 50% attacks, and heal you for 8% of your missing health. Maybe. That would mean my cast speed also gets increased. Sure. Let's try it and see if it sucks. Doesn't seem great, but it's not terrible. Need to remember to cast it as soon as I go in, because that's where my attack speed is coming from, rather than my primary now. That was a juicy little bit of a buff there. Okay, so that's now at a ridiculously high level. Let's put a couple of points into something else. Okay, fine. You know what? You want to die? You can die. Attack damage, ability, power, or health. Let's... an aim at... Right, okay, yeah, I'm not liking this Dark Claw, if I'm honest. I'm not liking that at all. A double! Memory haste. Speed. Oops. Oh, I want to go back. Some money back there. Yeet! Okay, it's got some maneuverability to it. Hello. Spawn those rats in then. And heal the shits. Like I'm in the air and just not stopping attacking. What are we up to on that one? 250. Well, electrified enemies. I've never seen these before. Just seen that. That's a 42 increase in attack speed. 42% increase in attack speed. Only if it hits. Of cleansing. This memory will be reset, and you'll receive 105 dream. No. Not cleansing anything today. Nothing that's been accidentally put in wrong. It's just nuts. It's genuinely nuts. Altar of Transcendence. An altar honoring... Switch the wish you wish to transcend. None I like got at the moment. I always end up with something shite. The number of charges of this memory increases by 1. Each 150% increase in quality increases the charges. Well, that, for start. Having 2 ultimates charged, yes fucking please. All memories except identity memories and all essences will be replaced with a random type. The level of replaced memories will increase by 3, and the quality of replaced essences will increase by 190%. Do you wish to have a more powerful, completely random build? No, the fuck I do. Just in time, and we'll dodge the boss by... dodge the hunters by heading to the boss 1 turn early. Okay. If this memory is cast in combat, it restores your health. Casting this memory or dealing fire damage with it increases movement speed. Memory is cast in combat, it restores your health. Lower your health the shorter the cooldown. 5 seconds after this casting this memory, attack damage is increased by 12%. (43 health over 7 seconds every time I cast my primary. Which I'm casting every second. Yeah, you know what, let's go there. That gives us 1 free random item. Jesus, these hunters are wrecking me. Where were you? Okay, so that is one of my favourite items, but it's now too late in the game for it to be useful. Nope. Too late. Sorry, it's just too late. How you doing, Ajax? Azorak. Some nice mechanics you got there, my dude. That's some lovely mechanics you got there. Damage is low, though. Okay, time to move. To be honest, it's not often I'll let Ajax get to that, Azarak get to that stage. Oh, I don't think I've got enough. I don't think this is enough to kill the boss. I don't think it is, but we're gonna have to give it a try. We're gonna have to give it a try. Okay. Base damage. More gold. Maybe. That's an upgrade. That's just a pure upgrade from that, so that's good. That one will stack onto there and improve my basic attack. Good. Can't afford anything else because I'm poor. That goes there. Don't want to transcend. We do want to heal. And then we go and get our shit pushed in. Yo, Mr. The Beginning. Hi, it's me, Mr. The End. Hi there. How's Arthas today? Okay, first phase. I should be able to just spam through. Come on. Last one. Ow, that was on me. He's nearly killed me because of the floor. I panicked. Okay. Why aren't I attacking? No, I do not have the damage for this. Oh my god! Okay, right. Fireballs. Dive towards this one. And shit. On. Ow. That's fine, that's fine. Those are coming in at the same time, so that's fine. We can go through both. Give me back my goddamn health. Okay, stage 3. Stage 3 is easier than stage 2. As long as you can avoid the fireballs. Fireballs he doesn't seem to want to summon today. I wonder if they've removed the fireballs from phase 3. GG to me. Turns out I did have enough DPS. I win. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing can stop my mighty hammer. Not bad to say I played in a couple of months. Ooh, the door. Go through the door. Be free. He's not dead. Dun dun dun. Wishing you sweet dreams. Cool. Not bad, not bad. What was my damage there? Not even 1,000,000. Wow. I really was low on damage. Self-healing 31,000 though. Oh, wasn't bad. Unlocked her. I've got an improvement on that now, and I've unlocked that for if I need it in future, but I don't think I will. It wasn't that good. I can think of a couple of people who might benefit from it, but Vesper's not really the one. So close. And we completed all 3, so defeat spider warriors, fire damage. I'm going to re-roll fire damage. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. Let's roll that one. Any ranged traveller. Right, I am going to take a quick BRB while I take a bio, and we'll go for one more run. I'll catch you in 3 minutes. Right then, so what we're going to do now is actually go again. But we need a ranged traveller this time. So we're going to take Bismuth. What do we go for? We want to go for that one. I mean, we've got the quest to go and do some fire damage, so we should probably go for that one. No, that's really the better. Usually. In this round, Katie sends a child soldier to fight their inner demons. Damn right. The best thing about child soldiers is they have no rights. Therefore, you're not committing any crimes. Need to lose one ability. So, the shtick with Bismuth is this. Memory haste is increased by 30, and most memories will be, automatically cast during combat. So she is essentially a turret. Deja vu, can I afford my axe? Food consumed. They're now all warm and comfy. I have had a slice of toast. Look one in. Nobody can see me. So, we grab that one. It automatically goes there. We don't need to worry about casting spells. He also gets a secret diary. Quality increases by 50% every time you defeat 75 enemies. It will become complete when it reaches 500%. So, it doesn't do anything until it's complete. Hello. Oh, I'm trying to wonder what you've just clipped, and now I know. Pasta with taco meat. Nice. I'll be honest, I've got a tonkotsu ramen cooking at the moment. I made the broth up yesterday, and now we have the meat in. Fires all nearby allies for 4 seconds. Does that work on me? Don't think so. We're probably going to get rid of that one. But, because I now have no auto attack, because the book fires automatically, and all of these fire automatically on their own now, we just have to worry about keeping alive. Because all of this happens on its own. And every time she kills something with the axe attack, we pick up the drop from it, like that, and the axe gets stronger. Don't care about that, because it's backwards. Kind of want to avoid picking up anything that moves you around, because your only thing is that you need to be constantly positioning yourself. And a free heal. No problem. You have no idea what you're going to have for dinner. What do you got in? Let's crowdsource it. Wait, what you got available? Ow. I'll be honest, it's my first time making a tonkotsu, so worried it's going to be a bit shite. Smells nice, but quite look the part yet. We've got raw potatoes. Any cream? Oh, no, not auto-sacrifice. Go away. If you've got cream, cheese, and any variety of herbs or spices, make yourself a potato au gratin. Nice, simple, easy, tasty. Parboil your taters for 5-10 minutes. Or slice them up, parboil them for 5-10 minutes. Cover them in cream, cheese, preferably a light white cheese. Lob some herbs on, stick them in the oven. Ow, ow, ow. Done. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, these are my random stat boosts, aren't they? Eventually light on pantry is expecting to move in a couple of months. Months? Right, we want memory haste. We want to be casting these as much as possible. And then we want ability power as our primary. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. No, boil them, mash them, stick them in a gratin. I mean, you could have a baked potato if you've got cheese or bacon. So, what do we want to do here? We could forcibly upgrade this and get it there faster. Very. Power level our Butcher's Strike. I think I want to power level my Butcher's Strike. Give that an advantage early, which will get it more kills in the long run. Don't care about that. After casting this memory, your next attack within 4 seconds will explode, maybe. After all damage from this memory increased by 10% and converts to fire. Yeah, alright, let's take that. Let's have a flaming Butcher's Strike. We're near a boss, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'll tell you both the same thing that I tell everybody who is moving house. The last thing you pack is toilet roll. First thing you unpack is toilet roll. Not make that mistake. Damage attack speed. Yeah, first time I ever moved house, my one memory is of my mum frantically trying to find the toilet roll and not remember where she packed it. Each time this memory hits an enemy, your attack speed increases by 7% for 3 seconds. Up to the maximum of 14. If it deals dark damage, this increases. I want that on there because that's just then tick, tick, tick. Right, Belfoot, let's go. The main problem with this build is I can't see shit. I can't see when he's targeting me. Like that. But god damn, is she powerful. So, now we want to start... I'll put points into that now. And I should have done that. I should have done... That's cheap at the moment. You should always do the expensive one for free. Ah, god damn it. Hate this place. Hate it here. Damage increased by 26% already. Doing good. No, that's a movement modifier. We don't take movement modifiers. When this memory hits an enemy, it fires a charcoal shard. Cool. Free fire damage. Actually a really, really good one for this build, because it makes my turret more turrety. And it's every time it hits, not every time you cast it. So, tick, 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 it just starts firing off constantly. Fires an arrow and deals dark damage. It's because that doesn't modify. Cool. Probably move that over, right? Each time this memory hits, it increases your attack speed. If it's dark damage, it increases up to a maximum. That's dark damage. Jonas! When this memory restores health, we don't have any health. Oh, we do actually, we have that. And don't think it's worth. If this memory is cast in combat, it restores health. Those two combine. All. Casting this memory fires 3 fireballs. God damn it. I literally want all of those. Point that I think do is we get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so we've nerfed our attack power massively. So we need some more abilities now. That's our next primary goal. Get more abilities. Now do you see why we hate the fireplace? Stupid fire zone. Doing good, doing good. Ooh, that's a lot of books. And 2 boons as well. Nice. Right. Ability power from there. Memory haste from there. A lot of books. Shit. 2 two suck. Nope. Always target the elementals, not the dogs. I smell a lizard. Ability power reveals treasure chest. No, actually we want nothing from you, I'm afraid. Thank you for the offer, but it is a no. Okay, casting this spell increases movement speed. Casting a spell or dealing fire damage increases. Enough spells to accommodate everything I need. Kill the big dudes, kill the big dudes, they fucking suck! Right, that is now in a good position. Already pretty much one-shotting things. Okay, upgrade our healing over time. Memory's cooldown is increased by 15%, but it also deals 19% more damage to enemies. Elemental damage is inverted. Casting another memory or using dodge grants one thunder stack up to 7 times. Casting this memory consumes all thunder stacks, falling down lightning on nearby enemies. I think we go for that one. But what other abilities have we got here? Oh, don't want to channel. None of them are really that good. I'm gonna have to not have my attack speed for a while. I can't afford to have the attack speed. Because we need to be alive and movement is health. Boss, this is my least favorite fight in the entire game. Shit, wrong way. You fool! You stood still. Has to be you again, because you're still the most expensive at the moment. We've got a boss ability. Okay, dealing fire damage to an enemy with this memory inflicts Eternal Flame Curse for 5 seconds. While under Eternal Flame, any damage you deal applies 1 burn stack to the target. All damage from this memory is increased by 1.9% for each burn stack. That's got to go on there, but again, I guess I've got to get rid of the movement speed then. Another ability. I need another ability. Thing is, if I get another ability, I can utilize it really well because I can automatically convert it into fire damage. You seem to be doing the fire build at the moment. So any AoE I can get is going to be good here. Now this is a good zone because there's loads of little one-shottable, which means your axe gets a real boost of power here. Like that. Ability power on maximum health. Let's go ability. After a brief delay, strike the area with lightning. A lot of lightning damage to enemies and stunning them for 1 second. There's a 50% chance to set the enemy on fire. Okay, good. Right. So. 7-second cool. Not great. Increase by 10% and convert. Fire? Yes. Casting this memory as a fireball. That gives me attack speed. Fire build, that's hot. Damn right. Survivability is bad though. I mean, the damage is insane, which is good. But survivability bad. Memory case, we want to be casting more. What we Jonas, give me a really cool ability. And how to create a golden explosion. Enemies caught in the explosion take a shit ton of damage and you gain a barrier. Your health is below 60%. Barrier is increased 50%. I would know. Bought it. And I can't channel. I can't afford to be locked in a channel state. I just can't. Standing still is death in this for this character. Nope, don't that. We can sacrifice a little health. There's a treat. I'm not actually getting as much out of this axe as I was hoping. What are we on, 30? Oh no, actually we are. We're getting loads out of this axe. Chase me round, aren't you? I think I've messed the route up. Nope. Get out of there. Not. Don't have anything that takes control of my character away. I cannot afford that. Damage dealt by this memory nearby enemies is increased. Doesn't really matter. We may as well put it on there because it's a little bit. A lightning burst is insane, just boom! Okay, one more level up for that, and it's completed. Gonna suck. I'm gonna have to run through quite a few hunter zones here. Going into the boss now is far too early. I'll lose so many buffs and things if I do. Time you attack an enemy, cooldown of this memory is reduced. One of my favorites, but where do I put it? Probably there. So now the axe will just spam. Yep. Progress on our story is complete. So with that one sap, this level. Nearly 100 mark. Bid. 1 second delay added to every memory. Not too bad. But not worth what I got from it. Right, so now increases the attack damage and ability power by 30% and the effects of all buffs from the disorientating run. Luckily, that's a perma passive. There. I just need to ignore everything. Keep my eye on the floor. that big circle. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Woo. That one was close. That one hit me. Ow. Dick. Ooh, is it worth boosting this any? No. God, yes. Right, make a move towards the exit now. We're getting too many hunters. Fuck. Out of it. Just watch the floor, ignore the enemies. Any more? Bit of tricksing me with one more. Oh, we're getting out of it. We're getting out. This is too much. Burn, you motherfucker! Where's my... our free upgrade goes to you. Okay, right. Now the hard level. Casting this memory fires dusk shards. If this memory is cast in combat, that's an upgrade every 10 seconds. Ish. Gain 50% movement speed for 2 seconds, then sacrifice 40% of your maximum health to trigger an explosion. Just suicide run. Thank you. More health over time. the difference in damage compared to when I was here with Vesper. Just nukes everything. Hello. What do you got? Delay hunters tracking. No, we're good, thanks. So many things die before I've even seen them. 25, nice. But powered cast? Maybe. No. No, thanks. When this memory deals any damage to an enemy, it deals an additional lightning damage up to three enemies. It increases memory haste by 20 for 5 seconds. Trigger once every 3. I'd never seen that before. I think I take that. And then that. Oh, well, I had a run where I had 2 of these on autocast with like a 0 cooldown. One of them was, well, no, I had them basically drop down to 0 from the every time you attack, reduce cooldown of thing. So there was one that was always off cooldown, and then if it wasn't, the other one popped in to give me a thing. And while you're traveling in the lightning, you're invincible. Can't be damaged, you're completely immune. And I nearly beat the final boss just AFKing. There's like half a second between cast, maybe not even that, where you can take damage. And it was just enough to get me killed because I was in a fireball. I think we also take. So what we do now is we run a decision. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. If we invert the damage of that, and we don't need that to be fire, which means that can be ignored. That can go there. Drop that one. Ah, this is so hard. That's got to swap over. So that now deals fire damage. Want that one on there. So when you cast this memory, it casts 3 fireballs, and each time you attack it, yeah, okay, that's perfect. inverts the damage from light to dark and increases it by 19%. Using it increases our attack speed by 14% up to a maximum of 28. Which gives us more of that. Casting this memory or dealing fire damage with it increases our movement speed. I really wish I could get that over there. Honestly, I wish I hadn't have sold the other one of those. I'd replace that with that in an instant. You now heal me every time you cast, and also do increased healing and give me a perma buff from there. So then we get rid of that because we don't need to really be attacking things that are nearby. We've not got any money, so there's no point in heading up there. There's a chance there might be a cheap buff. And this memory deals fire damage from an enemy, afflicts them with a fever. Load after 2. Wish I could upgrade that. Nope, not worth it. Nope. That. On the top. Okay, it's going well. It's going well. The damage from the axe is really starting to chunk now. Kind of the reason we bought it in the first place. I'm almost casting it every second. Now! Upgrade. This memory gains 25% cooldown reduction. Nope. I'm sorry. I'd love to take you. I really would. Just can't afford it. So, I think what we do now is we do this. And we just absolutely make that as powerful as possible. So every time we attack, every time we use it, 2 attacks later we can use it again. And our attack speed is pretty good. Yep, no, that's it. That's perfect. Right, we don't need to take that any higher. What is my attack speed at the moment? I'm attacking 3 times a second, which means I'm casting that every second. No, it means I'm casting it twice a second, based on that. Jesus. Double. mean, even my standard attacks are doing a decent bit of damage. Run around after each one to try and pick up everything I drop. Nope. Not won't spin to win. Okay. Don't care about that anymore, so do we just put power level that? Or do we... Do we play it safe and get some more healing? Yeah, we do. I don't want to die because I didn't have enough health. It's instant. That axe is now just instant. And obviously, because it's getting involved in every fight... Oh shit, no, I meant... Something else there. I actually saw the perfect thing that I needed. Hoping for one of them. Right. So, here's something cool you can do. Altar of Cleansing. The memory's level will be reset to 1, and you will regain all dream dust spent to level it up. This thing doesn't get weaker or stronger based on its level. So all of the dream dust that's been put into it, we now get back. Which is that's just a free, even if you didn't care about the increase attack and ability power by 30%, every time you blink, you dodge, you've just by having that with you, you've gained 434 dream dust. Such a good ability. Then call out 5 falling stars. They're light damage, aren't they? That's probably better than that. Less damage, but more often, which will increase our attack speed more. Yeah, no brainer. Oh shit, okay, I didn't realise they were infiltrating across there. I didn't realise I was going to fight hunters. I'm probably going to die now because I fucked up. Shit, like that. I'm glad I got that extra healing. Ow, ow, ow. That extra healing saved my life there. I would have been dead without it. Upgrades, people. Let's do it again then. Let's make sure we do not die. Escape the world within 2 turns. Damn fucking right. I was Hunter of Oblivion comes gets me. Although, to be fair, I kind of wish I'd gone for the Hunter. He'd have probably been beatable in this one. That's you, dead. I was tempted to not destroy the pillars, but it was taking too long. I want the book. Item and... Okay, right. Let's give this bastard a... Okay, no upgrades. That's fine. That's a really cool one for Vesper. No, actually, there is an upgrade. Take both of those. Can we buy anything else? No. Can we upgrade anything? Shield. More damage. Okay. Let's die. I find bismuth the hardest one to beat this guy with, especially when I've got the axe on, because it does make me stand still briefly. And with how fast I'm casting it, that could be a problem. Speed of the deeps is yes. Okay, now I need to be away from him, otherwise I can't dodge the fireballs. Shit, that one is very close. And then that happens. Ow! Come on, little lady. You can do it. Oh, it was him or me. I was on 36 health and a dream. Fucked up twice there. And yet again, putting points into healing and shield saved me. 35 health, too many. Exactly, exactly. Sliver, when you get in this game? When are you going to play Shape of Dreams with me? Because it is the best ARPG I've ever played. Bar none. You have this game. Why don't you ever play with it? Lobby code was up. Go in a minute though, because this is the end now. Ruin everything. Have a whole hour. Ooh. Is 45 less than I have. 44. By the way, Sliver, travel is sorted for the 29th. I'll be at yours I don't even know. I did look it up, and now I can't remember. I think it's going to take me 6 hours. We want to be there by 3, so we'll probably be at yours at about 11. No, 4, so 12. But we might be stopping with... might be stopping off to meet Ike and convoy down with him. So probably, when we meet up, we'll probably grab a bite to eat at the services. Something like that. There we go. Just breached the 1,000,000 mark on the damage. Self-healing was 25,000 less than Vesper. That was good. 7 mini-bosses, 125 hunters. Only 101 Stardust acquired. Seems kind of low. Dum, dum, dum. And completed. Completed. And now, because I've completed completed that 3 times, or completed it with that 3 times, that is now as cheap as it is ever going to be. One of the things I love about this is every time you complete a run, every item that you complete it with, you can purchase to go into another run with, and it gets cheaper every time you complete. This is one of my favourites. This memory deals 30% increased damage to all bosses and blood hunters. Combine that with the axe and it's dirty as fuck. Defeating a hunter drops 1 orb of power, while defeating a boss drops 3. When you collect an orb of power, either your attack damage or your ability power permanently increases at random. And because that is both, you know, if I get 1 ability power, then I get extra healing. If I get 1 attack power, I get extra damage. They synergize so well together. If you then combine it with that one there, increased is the I can't find it, but there's one that is whenever you attack an enemy, the cooldown of this reduces. It's just a constant barrage of hitting things in the face. I didn't realise I'd finished that. Oh, I literally finished that off last run. Nice. Right, well, I think that is going to be a sensible place to call it for the evening. It has been a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining me. As I said at the start, this is now the first of my 4 on, though I have taken some overtime this week, so there's going to be fewer night streams than the usual schedule. Tomorrow we will be looking at Wall World 2, which I've decided to take a look at. I did sink quite a lot of time into Wall World 1, so it'll be interesting to see what they've done with the sequel. But yeah, we'll be jumping on that. It is a review copy that I've been given, so I don't know if it is the full game or not, but we shall find out. Tonight we'll be back with some Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We are apparently approaching the end. We're not going to finish it this week, I don't think, but we may do if we get a shift on. So that could be fun, and we'll need to pick a new RPG soon. And end of the week, obviously, we will have more Vex on the re-retro, which again we might be finishing that this week. So we finished Gloomy, we might be finishing 3 Houses, we might be finishing Vex. It's a week for completing things by the look of things. We'll see how we get on. In the meantime, I am going to send you all over to see... I'm going to send you all over to see Adef. He is doing a Elden Ring rando race. And he's basically the only person I've got on my follow list streaming at the moment. So go and enjoy that. It looks like he's 2 hours in. I don't know if he's winning or losing. Bye, folks. Oh, I've just seen Wasted go live as well. Bastard. Sorry, no, I've just seen Wasted load Space Engineers, which means he's going live in a minute.